Okay, let's dive into this. The source you shared with us, well, it landed like a bit of a bombshell.
Yeah, it's quite something. The headline finding, right from your source, the U.S. has officially set up a strategic Bitcoin reserve.
Officially established. This isn't just like chatter or speculation anymore.
No, according to the source, it's formalized. It's laid out as an explicit reserve.
And what really jumps out straight away, based on this source, is how they're funding it. It's not, the usual methods.
Exactly. The source says it's stocked entirely with seized cryptocurrency assets.
Seized crypto. So forget taxes or borrowing.
Right. The source details this specific mechanism. They're leveraging forfeited digital assets, Bitcoin, mainly that various federal agencies have confiscated over time.
Huh. So they're taking assets seized maybe from criminal cases and turning them into, well, a strategic holding.
That's what the source indicates, yeah.
Hmm.
Transforming seized property into a state-level strategic asset.
Okay, that's fascinating on the how. But what about the why? What's the purpose here, according to the source? What's the actual goal?
Well, the source is pretty direct about that. It states the primary aim is to position Bitcoin as a national reserve asset.
A national reserve asset.
Yeah.
I mean, that term alone carries a lot of weight, doesn't it?
It really does. And the implications the source draws from that are pretty significant. It suggests, this is a formal nod from the U.S. government to Bitcoin's potential long-term strategic value.
Okay, wow. And there's another pretty striking claim in there about the sheer size of this reserve, right?
Yes. The source claims that by doing this, using these specific seized assets, the U.S. becomes the largest known state holder of
The
Bitcoin.
largest known. Okay.
Yeah.
Did the source happen to put a number on that? An
It,
estimate?
it, it estimates the reserve is currently holding around 200,000 Bitcoin. 200,000.
Wow. 200,000 BTC.
Yeah. And the source really emphasizes that this specific amount, built up from these forfeitures, puts the U.S. in an unprecedented position compared to any other known government Bitcoin holdings globally.
Okay, so let's just pull this together for you, the listener, based entirely on the source material we've been discussing.
Right.
Point one, the U.S. has formally established this strategic Bitcoin reserve. It's official.
Mm-hmm. Point two, it's funded uniquely, exclusively through seized cryptocurrency assets.
Got it. And point three, the stated goal, right from the source, is to elevate Bitcoin, position it as a national reserve asset.
Exactly. And maybe the biggest headline from the source. Point four. This accumulation, estimated at around 200,000 BTC from seizures, makes the U.S. the largest known state holder.
So you put all that together. The
Mhm.
formal creation, the funding source, the goal, the scale.
Yeah, synthesizing those facts from the source, the formal setup, the unusual funding via seizures, aiming for that national reserve status, and becoming the biggest known holder, it really does tee up a pretty profound question, doesn't it?
Which
Just. What does the specific combination of actions as described in the source suggest about how the relationship between governments and cryptocurrency is, well, evolving? That's the kind of provocative thought the source leaves you chewing on.